Well, when I read that there text from my attorney at law, he said that the clerk of the court has still not supplied him with the court transcript, stated that my case will be continued, that he would not be here at the courthouse, but I had to be here. Now, ain't that a bunch of bullshit? Now, myself, I can't let them know right off the bat that my case is supposed to be continued. I should not have to sit up here at this courthouse all day over this bullshit. Good morning, Charlie, CNA Adventure. Good morning, Jack Walls. Good morning, Aussie Nathan. Good morning, JD 187. Yeah, after all that bull, I checked that text message I got from my attorney at law. First time he's got in touch with me in 2 months and 4 days, and states that the clerk of the court has still not furnished him with the court transcript for my appeal, he calls it. He calls it an appeal, but they got me set up for a retrial. Good morning, Sam Alvarez. Yeah, I guarantee you they gonna keep me hemmed up here all day. I'm sure that old assistant district attorney's going to be crying saying he was live streaming me, Your Honor. It's called First Amendment, freedom of the press. This is the look at the crooked directory they got up here. Public defender, more like a public rear-ender, a public pretender, pretending to be a lawyer, pretending to be here to help the public. Hey, yo, EagleNick is not going to back down. See, I wish a gentleman like that was my lawyer. He's actually here. My lawyer is actually not even here. Send me a text message saying that he still hasn't received a court transcript and that my case will be just continued, but I have to be here at the courthouse for my case to be continued, yet he don't have to be here. You know, he's supposed to be my representation. He is supposed to be my legal defense. Now, I was hoping he was going to be a good lawyer, but so far from what I see, I can't say that he is. Our public servants going out here getting them something to eat off that there roach coach. Now, most of them little roach coaches, they get their food at these local restaurants and they sell it off them trucks. And I do not see how that would pass the health standards. This is the new courthouse that's been renovated. Now, this is the superior courtrooms right over here. That is where I had to go into court at, that first room right here. Yeah, my lawyer is supposed to be here for my defense. Now, they got cameras in the courtroom, but they act like they don't save the recordings, which I know is a lie, because if anything happened in the courtroom and they needed to use whatever happened in the courtroom as evidence in a trial, they would use the video that they record. But yeah, when I did my open records request, Freedom of Information Act open records request up here, they act like they did not have that video. Everything they can to continue to violate my rights. Now here they gonna have me sitting up here all day. My lawyer is not present to represent me like he's supposed to be. Yeah, that's the thing about it, Charlie. A lawyer is supposed to be your representation. You know, the lawyer is supposed to be here. AJ222, what is your problem, brother? Oh, are you the great cornholio? You need TP for your bunghole. And I wonder what that is up the top. Look, they got their very own little patio at the top up here, where they can look down and lord over everybody. There's not even a floor up there that I know of. But there's chairs up there. Yeah, that is how it's supposed to be, Charlie, but it don't work like that around here in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. I told you, this is a kangaroo court system. Check out the weird purple lights they got in the window. They got the windows lit up, this window and that window over there with a strand of purple lights. I am here for a retrial. It's supposed to be appealing my conviction, but they've got me set for a retrial, which is a violation of my 8th Amendment rights not to face double jeopardy. You can see it's still very foggy out there. Trespassing. The original charge was criminal trespass, damage of $500 or less at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. Yet when I notified my public defender that they would have to drop the charge because they could not show any damage, she told the district attorney's office, and when I got up there for actual court, they only charged me with trespassing. Now, to be trespassing on public property, you have to be committing a crime. It is public property. It is not private. I'm telling you, it is totally crazy. Now here I'm probably going to have to sit up here at this damn courthouse all day. Unless they will go ahead and let them know right off the bat that my case is to be continued so they don't hold me up here at this courthouse all day, taking my damn time and wasting it. Well, my lawyer is not here, Robin. He said that my case will be continued. Said that he won't be here, but I have to be here for them to continue my case to get the new court date. Yes, sir, AJ. This is a kangaroo court system. Nothing but a bunch of crooks. Good morning, Freddie. Yes, sir, CNA Adventure. Charlie, that's what I need. I need a good constitutional lawyer. If I would have had a good constitutional lawyer at the very start with, I would have never went for arraignment. They would have dropped it before the arraignment. But like I said, this is a kangaroo court system we got here in Whitfield County, Georgia, established in 1851. Now, this state was established before the Civil War. They're still violating people's civil rights even to this day. Not just black people, they violate every damn body's right up here. I just hope they don't keep me sitting in this courtroom all day when they know my case is going to be continued. Yep, you got that right. That's what I've been saying for a while. You come to Georgia on vacation, more than likely you're going to leave on probation if you get to leave this not so great state at all. They try their very best to hem people up and lock them up and keep them in jail for as long as they can so they can keep extorting money out of them. This court system in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County is nothing but a kangaroo court about extortion. But I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream, and I'm going to head on through these doors here and wait here in front of courtroom 1 for God knows how long till I can go in and hopefully get my new court date. I don't have to stay up here all day. Them wasting my damn time. Good morning, Eye of Creator. That's my probation officer going right there. You see, she's going into Superior Court offices. Now, she works for Georgia Probation Services Incorporated, a for-profit private company that collects money for the city of Dalton. Their probation bullshit. But I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. Oh, EagleNick. Oh, this is going to go in here and sit down and wait for the bullshit to start. Now, I pray that you all have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. EagleNick. Oh, this. I am EagleNick, and hopefully this will not take all day, seeing how they supposed to already know that my case is to be continued. They should call me first and let me know and not make me sit in this courtroom all day. But we will see how that goes. I am EagleNick. And I'm in the courthouse and fixing to be in the courtroom, but for now, I'm out.